Welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, if you haven't, hi, my name is Kelly. I go by Koach Kelly here on YouTube and on Instagram, and I'm a health coach from Michigan. So I make all types of health and wellness content, and today I want to bring you how to make the perfect smoothie bowl. So I didn't want to just show you guys how to make a smoothie bowl to look aesthetically pleasing on Instagram. I wanted to teach you exactly what I put in my smoothies, because every single time I make one, I make sure that these key ingredients are in them so that I can have a well-balanced meal. Smoothies aren't just about having a refreshing beverage, even though they are. It is important to make sure you know what you're putting into your body and be conscious of that and get the best of the best ingredients, because that can also make a difference. So let's get started. So today we're going to be making a berry bowl, a tropical bowl, and an acai bowl. Those are my top 3 favorite smoothie bowls to make, and you can get really creative with the ingredients and the different toppings. You can make smoothie bowls taste completely different just based on a few toppings. I know some people who are very skeptical about smoothies, and I was the same way. I'm like, why are people so into smoothies? They're not even that great. And then I started putting in these ingredients, and I'm like, okay, now I get it. So there are a few things that I want to go over first. So the number one thing is the ingredients that you put in your bowl. These are the different key elements that I add to my bowls that really make them a well-balanced meal. So the first thing I focus on is fiber. So for me personally, I don't have any animal protein, so besides fish. So I focus on chia seeds, flaxseed, coconut flakes. Those are all good sources of fiber. Also, I focus on protein. So protein's the biggest one for me. I do plant protein for protein powder, and then I also do almond butter, any kind of nut butter, cashew butter, peanut butter, and I also add different seeds in to help with a little bit of protein. Also, I do hemp seeds that also help with adding a little bit of protein and fats to your smoothie bowls, whether it's inside the smoothie or mostly on top for toppings. Another big category is fat. So adding healthy fat, healthy sources of fat into your smoothies will really help you to feel satiated throughout the day and not just feel hungry 5 minutes after having your smoothie. So the fats that I try to focus on are avocados, coconut oil has a lot of good fats in it, and nut butters have really good fats as long as they don't have a lot of added sugar. And then the other categories are greens, fruit, and liquids. So for greens, I normally add frozen spinach or kale. I know spinach can go bad so fast after getting back from the grocery store, so I tend to freeze it after a couple of days of buying it at the store, and same with my kale to add to smoothies. Those are my 2 favorites. You can also get a lot of green powders at the store. For liquids, I've been in love with coconut milk recently. You can buy it canned, and also coconut water is really good to add a lot of nutrients and hydration to your smoothies or smoothie bowls. And also almond milk, and you could even do oat milk. And then as far as fruit goes, I always try to focus on berries over any other really type of fruit. So raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, but I also love mango and pineapple, so I add those into my smoothies sparingly, but mostly focus on berries. And yeah, those are my favorites. Also, banana is so important for smoothies and smoothie bowls. It just adds that extra bit of creaminess, and they're really honestly key with smoothie bowls. Like, that bananas are the key ingredient. You can also freeze bananas, and it helps so that you don't have to add a lot of extra ice. Also, you can add cauliflower instead of ice. It doesn't really have a big taste in your smoothie bowl. It's not going to impact the flavor, but it helps you to get in some extra nutrients and adds a little bit of a creamy flavor to your smoothie bowls and gives it that thickness. So those were all the things I really wanted to cover as far as nutrition, things you should be looking out for, things you should be looking for, and those different components of a smoothie or smoothie bowl. But let's get started with the first smoothie. So we're gonna make a berry smoothie today. We're gonna do different frozen berries, frozen spinach. We're gonna do half of a banana, some chia seeds, flax seeds, coconut oil, ice, and almond milk. And so we're gonna get that all in the blender, and then we're gonna add different toppings, and I'm gonna teach you how to make the perfect smoothie bowl consistency so that you can ace it wherever you are in your kitchen or wherever you make smoothie bowls. I have a Ninja blender that I'm using here, and I'm just using one of these smoothie blending cups that are really easy to use just because it's a lot smaller than a regular size blender. I like these for smoothies, and I'm just gonna pile in all the ingredients. Now, as you can see, I blended my smoothie together. It's pretty thick, but it does need a little bit extra ice because when we put the toppings on, we don't want the toppings to shrink into the bowl or to sink. So we're gonna add some extra ice to this. While I was talking, some of my ingredients were kind of melting a little bit, so we're gonna add some more ice to this so that when we put on the toppings, they'll stay perfectly on the top. I ended up layering on some coconut flakes, granola, hemp seeds, and banana. Okay, let's test this out. So good. Gotta get all the ingredients in the bite. So good. Next, I'm making the tropical smoothie bowl. There's mango, pineapple, frozen spinach, avocado, coconut milk, chia seeds, banana, and ice, and protein powder, if I didn't already say that. Let's do it. I ended up adding granola, some hemp seeds, coconut flakes, banana, mango, and a drizzle of honey. Okay, let's try this one. I'm so excited about this one. I love tropical bowls. This mango is so orange. I was so surprised. Looks so good. I wish I was on the beach with this. This literally tastes like the beach. Now we're moving on to the acai bowl. These are so popular nowadays. I feel like everyone's posting them on Instagram. They're my favorite smoothie bowl. Well, tropical and the acai are kind of like tied, but we have an acai packet, so you can get them just like at most grocery stores nowadays. They're near the frozen fruit, so I get mine at Trader Joe's. It's just the unsweetened acai packet, and I just cut it open. I run some cold water on it, and then it will eventually break up, and then you can put it in the blender. So I have that. I have frozen raspberries, ice, also coconut oil, coconut milk, half a banana, and some protein powder. And then on top, we'll add all the toppings. So that's when I add in my extra fiber, like the chia seeds. I also sometimes add almond butter. This time I think I'm just gonna do granola, banana, and honey, and maybe some hemp seeds. So for toppings, I ended up doing granola, coconut flakes, hemp seeds, chia seeds, and banana, and a drizzle of honey. I feel like I'm gonna be biased with this one because I'm obsessed with acai bowls. Okay, here we go. Brain freeze. It's so good. So those were all the smoothie bowl tips that I had for you guys. I hope you end up trying one out and love it. These are my top 3. I would not be giving you these recommendations if I didn't love them. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. It's just Koach Kelly, and tag me if you do end up making any of these smoothie bowls. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. It really helps support my channel, and subscribe down below if you're into health and wellness content. So thanks so much again for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.